For cheap and safe coins, go check the link in the description and use Krasi for a cool discount. And if you wanna buy cheap game codes and prepaid PSN and Xbox cards, G2A is also down below. How's it going, guys? My name is Krasi and welcome to another FIFA 17 tutorial. Today, guys, we're gonna be talking about all types of free kicks. I'm gonna show you the driven free kick. I'm gonna show you the knuckleball free kick. I'm going to show you plenty of free kick techniques. Moreover, I'm going to teach you guys how to score free kicks from anywhere on the field. It took me a lot of time to prepare this tutorial, so please, if you enjoy the content, if you want me to continue uploading tutorials on the channel, let's hit over 1000 likes. If we manage to smash it in the following hours, I will upload another FIFA 17 tutorial later today. So let's get straight into our free kick tutorial. We're gonna kick things off with free kicks from short distance. Short distance means that the distance from the goal to the free kick is up to 30 yards. First, I'm going to show you the most effective technique. I'm talking about the curl free kick. You need a right-footed player on the right side of the field and a left-footed player on the left. The best free kick takers are the ones with the highest curve attribute. In our case, we can use either Bell or James. Afterwards, you need to aim it 2-3 meters away from the near post by using the left analog. Keep in mind that for this type of free kick, we don't need to use the right analog. Afterwards, use the shoot button to power up the shot. You need to load 2 bars of power, and while loading it, hold the left analog to a 45-degree angle to the near post in order for your player to curve the ball past the wall. This is my favorite technique and, in my opinion, the most effective one you can ever use in FIFA 17. The second technique that I'm going to show you guys is the Travell free kick. This is a brand new free kick technique added to FIFA 17 by EA. First of all, guys, you need a right-footed player on the left side of the field and a left-footed player on the right side. Pick the player with the highest free kick accuracy and curve. Then use the left analog to aim it 1-2 meters away from the near post. Afterwards, use the right analog, hold it to the right in order to position Ronaldo the way that you're seeing on the screen now, and then load 2 bars of power and at the same time hold the left analog to a 45-degree angle to the near post. You're gonna kick the ball with the outside of the foot. You're gonna curve it past the wall and then put it into the back of the net. So let's move on to the deep-in free kick. You can use left and right-footed players on either side of the field. You need a player with less curve but decent free kick accuracy. We don't want to curve the ball past the wall, so avoid using players with much curve. Afterwards, we're gonna use the left analog to aim, and you need to aim at the gap between the first 2 defenders or the second 2. Afterwards, load between 1 bar and 2 bars of power and at the same time lift the left analog up, and then the player on the ball will send the ball over the wall. This is also a great way to score goals from short distance, but I personally prefer to use the curl free kick. Well, another amazing technique to use when you are really close to the goal is the driven free kick. First of all, guys, you need to aim at the gap between the legs of the first defender in the wall, and then load 1 bar of power and at the same time hold the L1 LB button down and lift the left analog up. The player will send the ball under the wall and thus you will score a cheeky goal. So let's move on to the next free kick technique from short distance. For this one, it's really recommended to get as close to the goal as possible. First of all, guys, you need to call the second and the third teammates using the L2 LT button and the R1 RB buttons of your gamepad. Afterwards, execute a fake shot and one of the players will start running towards the ball and then he will jump over the ball, and immediately after that you need to press the through ball button and hold the left analog towards the moving guy. You will provide him with a through ball and place him in a shooting position. This is a very unpredictable way of performing free kicks, so I advise you guys to get the most out of it. So let's move on to the second part of today's tutorial. I'm gonna teach you how to execute free kicks from long range. The good news is that the power free kicks that I'm going to show you in today's tutorial work from 25 yards or farther. In FIFA 16 they work from 30 yards and farther. Now, you can use power free kicks from a bit closer distance. The first and the most effective free kick technique is the power curl free kick. You need a left-footed player on the left side and a right-footed on the right. The most important stats are power and curve. Once again, you need to aim at 2-3 meters away from the near post using the left analog and then load between 2.5 and 3.5 bars of power depending on the distance to the goal. Before you kick the ball, press and hold the L1 LB button down and use the left analog to apply spin. Hold it to a 45-degree angle to the near post and keep it pressed until you hit the ball. As you can see, the player will curve the ball past the wall and it will drop near the post without leaving any chances for the goalkeeper to save it. Next, we've got the power dipping free kick. You can use left and right footed players on either side of the field. The most important attribute is the power, guys, so make sure to choose the guy with the highest power attribute. You need to aim at the gap between the defenders using the left analog and then load 3 bars or even 3.5 bars of power. While powering up the shot, hold down the L1 LB button and lift the left analog up. As you can see, the player will send a very powerful strike over the wall and the goalkeeper will not have any chance to catch it. Next, we've got the knuckleball free kick, which is a bit harder to execute compared to the previous techniques. You can use left and right footed players on either side of the field. Once again, guys, you need to use a player with decent power attribute. You need to aim at the empty side of the goal using the left analog. The power of the free kick should be around 3 bars. While loading the shot power, you need to hold down the L1 LB button and then apply spin using the left analog. Hold it to a 45-degree angle to the goalkeeper side. The ball trajectory is pretty amazing, guys. It goes a bit to the left, then to the right, and then once again it goes a bit to the left before it drops into the back of the net. Last but not least, we've got the power Travell free kick. You need to use a left-footed player on the right side of the field and a right-footed on the left. Make sure to use the right analog to change the start position of the free kick taker. Afterwards, use the left analog to aim at 2-3 meters away from the near post and then hold down the L1 LB button of your gamepad and power up the shot. Use between 2 and 3 bars of power depending on the distance to the goal. While loading the shot power, use the left analog to apply spin. Hold it to a 45-degree angle to the near post and keep it pressed until you hit the ball. So guys, this is gonna be the end of today's FIFA 17 tutorial. Maybe one of the hardest videos I've done so far, but it doesn't matter, guys, how hard it is. My goal is to teach you play FIFA 17, so I won't give up. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, you're welcome to drop a like. If we manage to go over 1000 likes within the following 4-5 hours, I will release another tutorial. Thank you all for watching. My name is Krasi and as always, I will catch you later. Bye bye!